What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? This is it. This is the conclusion of Uncharted 4 and the story of Nathan Drake. Let's go. So last time we left off, we betted Elena that we could beat her score in Crash Bandicoot, and that's what we're going to try to do now. So, let's see if we can do that. And I've been playing the Crash Insane trilogy lately, okay? So I should have some practice for this moment.
Oh, Sean, remember when I told you, like, there was a timer? See, it's right there. There is a timer.
Not for Crash. Not in the actual Crash games.
Yeah.
In the actual Crash games, there are no timers.
I wonder why they only did it in this one.
Because they didn't want you to take forever.
Bastards!
I know. I think it goes by Crash 1 logic, or, well, Crash PS1 logic, and you have to break all the boxes in order for them to count. Not quite sure about that.
I think you also have to get the extra life.
I know I did. And the Wampa fruit.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Come on, I want to beat Elena's high score! I don't want to do paperwork! Damn it. Oh! Yeah, perfect!
Damn, they're so thrilling.
Alright, let's see if I beat her high score.
You did it! You actually did it, damn fool!
I've done it! Elena's gonna do paperwork! Nathan Drake just won and beat Crash Bandicoot. This is fucking awesome!
If only you could have done that at the beginning.
If only you could have done that at the very beginning. But who's laughing now, Elena? I am! I beat your high score. Wait, what? What?
Ooh, what a thought!
What?
We had no idea!
Where are they?
That's right, folks. They got a dog! Come on, that was funny.
It was pretty funny.
The dog's name is Vicky. No, but seriously, Nathan Drake and Elena, like I said before this game came out, this entire game was being told to the child of Nathan Drake.
Hey, she's got a mango.
She's got one of the those animals.
They're called mangoes.
They're called the mangoes. No, not those things Crash Bandicoot collects.
We're talking about those things that involve sand service.
It's the sand service?
Yeah, sand service.
Oh, that's sand! God. Look at that reflection.
I know.
I fucking love that shit.
No, seriously, like, it's not a mango if it doesn't have some type of fan service. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that's true. Sup, Vicky?
Even if it's, like, the most disturbing shit you'll ever see. Like,
Oh, I didn't get to show off that optional conversation, but they did foreshadow the dog.
yeah.
With Sully in that conversation, if you get with that lemur.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna name it Victor. Well, since it was a female dog, they named it Vicky.
Oh, makes sense.
Aww. Baby pictures of girl whose name I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I just realized something. Her uncle is Sam. Uncle Sam!
Ah! Think about patriotic.
Oh, man. Look at that. Playing with the dog.
Sam looks so young.
Holy shit. Damn. Fucking living life, girl.
I know.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Go for it.
Yeah, man, your parents earned this.
Exactly. And you're just gonna reap the benefits. Check your print. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
That's funny.
What do you want, Vicky? Probably wants food. Is Vicky hungry?
I think they abandoned us.
They did. Stop laying on the pillow.
Let the dog do what it wants to do, man.
No, it's a naughty dog.
I feel like smacking you right now.
They even make that joke in this. Don't give me crap for that. Look, it's her first camera.
Wow. It's a pretty shitty first camera.
Wouldn't that be funny if Nathan Drake and Elena's daughter ended up being Lara Croft? Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Except they're not English.
Yeah. And she's yet to experience all the violence that Nate and, and Sam experienced at that age.
Ukulele.
I mean, I don't know if she has the amazing parkour skills that they have.
Cassie? Damn it! I spoiled the name. Oh well. Yep, Cassie Drake. That's who this is.
Yeah, but see, I don't think she has the amazing parkour skills. She doesn't seem like she's accustomed to it.
What, Cassie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Laura. I'm like,
I'm
what?
I'm talking about,
Oh,
Cassie
this
because
is Cassie's room. Okay.
yeah. I'm talking about Cassie because I
love this dog, by the way.
I wouldn't even know.
No, it's a cool dog.
Ooh, Vicky. What do you want, girl? What do you want, girl? You want a treat?
All right. But just this one.
Yeah, right. You know it. I'm gonna give her 3 or 2
Or 7.
or 500.
Or 10 million.
But this is the last one for today. Okay?
Ooh, she's so cute.
They give him another one.
I can't give her another one.
Oh.
That's the only one. No whimpering is gonna solve it, Vicky. Another bathroom. No shower. Oh, it's just a straight up toilet.
Well, sometimes people just hit a shit.
I know. Sometimes you just gotta take a fucking shit.
Quote that.
Sean in 2017.
Sometimes you just gotta take a fucking shit, Sean.
Sean 2017.
uh,
Apple. Also, I love reading these notes. I think there's a way to zoom in, but look, they even know Vicky loves the pillow. Let's see. Week to that, it's on my pillow and new surfboard. Order new. I don't know what that is. Order new something. And surfboard. Didn't we just buy you one? If you mean 2 years ago. Call producer. Can I get to come, right? If you clean your room, we'll talk about it. Buy India. Ooh, foreshadowing to Lost Legacies that go in India. Oh, this is how many times Cassie has beaten Sully in ping pong. Poor Sully.
I know.
Oh well. And speaking of Sully, we're gonna find out what happened to him.
Oh, cool.
We're sitting in a tiny cafe in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best goddamn espresso I've ever had in my life. No job, no one chasing us, retirement is weird. Good but weird. Sam says, tell him to stock up the fridge with less shitty beer before we arrive. His words, not mine. Sam is also reminding me that you lost the bet to both of us. 12 months and counting with no smoking. And I'm in Cuba, for God's sake. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
That's how good I've been. Anyways, send the girls our love. Tell Cassie to warm up back them on board. I want my rematch. Looking forward to seeing the gang in a couple of weeks. Your pal, Victor. Okay, so they even kind of spoil her name, so it's not my fault.
Look at these two.
Damn. Fuck no. How old do you think Cassie is? Like 13?
Man, 13, 14?
13, 14, something like that.
Somewhere there.
Somewhere around there. But shit, this place is nice as fuck.
I know.
Look at these couches.
It's right next to the beach, too.
Where do you think they...
That's a private beach,
Where
too.
do you think they live? Like Puerto Rico or Florida?
Somewhere around there. I don't fucking know.
Hey.
Maybe they own a little island. Nah, maybe... I don't fucking
that's
know.
a little too extreme.
I don't know, but they live somewhere nice. Where it's
We are going
tropical.
to explore.
I'm gonna say Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
Probably.
Perfect day.
This music, bro.
I know, fam.
There's the Jeep. ND 1984. Hey, that's when Naughty Dog was founded.
Oh.
Nice Easter egg.
Yeah.
Didn't even catch that until
didn't,
now.
I didn't notice that.
Fucking day. This ending still gets me all emotional. Because it's like 4 games. Oh.
Well, technically 5, but...
What, with Golden Abyss?
Yeah, technically.
Oh, I'm talking about Nathan Drake games.
Hmm.
I'm not counting Lost Legacy. That's Chloe's thing.
That's true, but it is an Uncharted game.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about... Yeah, but I'm talking about 5 games up to this point. 4 that I've actually played on console.
Well, you should have been more specific, Sean.
Whatever. I was one of those things.
I know.
I was one of those things. I love this remix of the main theme song. It's so good. It gets me super emotional.
Can you get sent to that little island?
La 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 la. No, you can't.
Are you sure?
You can't go in there.
Have you tried?
I will try now. I know you can't though.
Hi,
Vicky.
Wait, how the fuck did that dog get there?
It ran there. It left the. It ran out the door. Remember?
I completely forgot.
Oh, I can talk to the dog.
Okay, girl. Where's Mom and Dad?
I don't know.
All right, go find them. Go. Really?
It reminds me of Dakota.
Fine. I'll find it myself.
I've actually shown our audience my dog, so... Remember that Devil May Cry playthrough?
Yeah.
The very first game, the thumbnail was my dog. So I'm like, why not?
Alright, jump and swim to that little island.
Got it. I can't even jump as Cassie.
Oh, swim to that island.
I can't. This is... Yep, invisible barrier.
I told you couldn't swim to the island, Sean.
I told you we couldn't.
No, I said that. It's on footage. I can prove it.
Whatever. Anyway, let's explore this little... Is this even a shack? What the fuck is this thing?
No, that's too nice to be a shack. That's like a little...
That's like a separate house.
That's a separate house.
I mean, a small house.
Oh, am I kidding? That's a pretty decent house.
Okay, well, guess I'll just wait then.
United States of America, Australia, Russia. Anyway.
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Oh, look.
Whoa.
Oh.
Why do I feel like this is foreshadowing to something in Lost Legacy? Which I haven't played yet, so I'm not trying to spoil anything. I just legitimately, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Hey, I noticed that there's soda cans here. Do you think it changes if you choose to drink the beer at the beginning of the game?
I don't think so.
Yeah, but still.
I only want to find out. Let's replay it from the beginning. Start from scratch.
This entire Let's Play is getting scrapped for beer. I don't even like beer. Fuck that shit.
You only like the good stuff.
Let's see. Let's go back here. Oh, this isn't really a house. It's just like a fucking workshop.
It's still pretty fucking nice. You can live there.
Vicky's photobombing them? Damn, look at Sully, man. Holy shit. Even Elaine is aged. Fucking hell.
So old.
You've got multiple chins 'cause you're old.
So goofy.
See, that's what I meant when I don't think she's like has the parkour skills.
No.
Because it seems like she did everything more. Well, she did it legally, which means she didn't have to do all the.
All right,
climbing
guys.
stuff.
She's never seen anything involving our adventures before.
That's
so
another reason why. Why I thought that.
Holy shit!
Us amazing Jones.
I knew it.
Let's look at the gun holster.
Oh, nice, gun holster, Dad.
Oh boy, when you hear about the genocides your dad has committed!
Oh, when you hear about all the people he's killed.
Oh, St. Dismas Cross.
What is this?
Yeah, that's from the latest adventure.
Yeah, the one we just had. Fucking sick. This is like a nice little nostalgia boost before they end the game. I love it.
It's clever.
And I love...
Creepy.
I don't know what
Also, it's from Uncharted 1. It plays part of the theme song from it.
Oh, yeah.
Little...
Oh, yeah.
They play like the music of the songs. A little bit of the music from the previous games that they're from. I love that shit.
I didn't notice that before.
Oh, I don't want to read that. That's the last item. This is from Uncharted 3.
16th century. Where's this from?
Gotta say, my least favorite console Uncharted, but Uncharted 3 is still a really good game. This one's from the first game, I think. No, that's from our latest adventure.
Oh, looks like Avery's sigil. Is it Avery's sigil?
You bet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see. Ah, this is the one from Uncharted 1.
But from where?
El Dorado. There's one we can look.
Hey, open that drawer.
You got it. Oh! It's Sir Francis's diary, or journal, or whatever. That took a bullet for Sully.
And saved his life.
Pretty much. Sir Francis took a bullet for you.
You know, that reminded me of these two, like this couple. They're like,
Oh, look, it's the thing from Uncharted 2.
yeah, it was this couple, like, you know, like they thought it'd be smart if they use like a big ass like phone book or something to hold it and block a bullet.
Did it work?
No, the dude died.
Oh, well, social Darwinism.
The worst part is too, like,
All right, I think
they had
I've
kids too, so I'm like, oh,
fucking idiots.
the wife just killed her husband, and now the kids don't have a father. Well,
It's your fault.
let's try to explain that to the kids. Hey, kids, sorry, but I accidentally shot my husband. Your father, he's dead.
Yeah. By the way, this is also the
Oh my god.
Evelyn bought a first edition of General History by the Pirates from a collector along. By the way, for those of you wondering, this is from the book from the last young Nathan and young Sam flashback when they've gotten to that mansion. So just letting you know, because they wouldn't let us read it out. It's pretty long, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm mostly just gonna skim through it, scroll down, and let you guys read it for yourself if you guys are interested, because, yeah, it's pretty long.
Oh yeah, and one more thing about the bullet dictionary thing.
Right.
If it was just a normal gun, like a normal pistol or something, it probably could have worked. The reason the dude died, the reason why it didn't work was because they used an elephant killer.
Oh my. These people. Yep, social Darwinism.
They used an elephant killer. They thought an elephant killer wouldn't be able to pierce
Right.
a fucking big ass dictionary or phone book or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's stupid. I mean, it's called an elephant killer.
It's to kill an elephant,
It's in
which
the-
are way stronger than humans, you idiot.
It's in the fucking name, you know? Fucking dumbasses. I mean, I feel for the kids and stuff, but...
Yeah, I do. They're the only ones I feel bad for.
Yeah, I mean, like, the reason, like, the dude died was because of the stupidity of the wife and the dude, you know? Like, but in the end, the kids are the ones who have to suffer the most.
Yeah. Panamanian government. Very, very illegal. Alright. This is it. For those of you who remember.
Is that Dad?
Yup. That's your dad and your uncle. I think.
Sig Parvis Magna.
Let's scroll through this and then we.
Small beginnings.
Then after that. Alright, folks.
What's this?
Found this on my old camera. Thought you would like to have it. E.
What the hell? Oh shit.
You know, one has to wonder if they had all that treasure, you know, what happened, like...
They
know?
invested it.
Hey, there you are.
Hey!
Been looking for you.
Damn, look at those gray hairs. Those wrinkles.
Looking for you guys.
Come on, we loaded up the boat. It's ready.
Cool. I'll catch up with you guys in a sec.
Why?
I just need to,
What's up, Cassie?
Okay. Don't be mad. Hey, I said don't be mad.
So,
Oh, look at her shirt. I just noticed that.
what did you see?
Is it like, what was it?
It looks like the Chintamani stone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just that photo of you two and Sully
I just noticed that.
with a bunch of Spanish-looking treasure and a shotgun.
Bang, bang.
This is bound to happen sometime. Maybe we should just tell her.
She's not ready for it.
Ready for what? All that crazy shit in there?
You have no idea.
Yeah, language.
Sorry.
But you guys are literally keeping skeletons in your closet. Or at least a silver skull of some kind.
You know, I don't think I'm ready for this. Yeah.
Nate, it's time to have the talk.
Yeah, it's totally time. Wait, which talk were we talking about here?
She's older than you and Sam when you started all of
That
that.
is different. You know.
Okay, look, if you guys were into some shady stuff, it's totally cool. But I think I'm old enough to know about it, right?
Old enough. How old are you again?
Funny.
I would really like to know that, actually.
I think she's 14. Probably the same age as Ellie.
Probably.
Well, let's see. For me, it started when this guy called me up with a scoop on a massive historical find. It sounded like a complete fraud.
Yeah. Handsome. Fraud.
I hadn't even met him yet.
She knew. She knew.
So this fraud says, if you fund the trip, then I'll give you the coffin of Sir Francis Drake.
And for the record, I totally delivered.
Yeah, you delivered us into the hands of Indonesian pirates.
Oh, come on. You know I had nothing to do with
Okay,
that.
guys, time out. You're saying that you were attacked by pirates after you found the coffin of Sir Francis Drake. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
pretty much
right.
it. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Language.
Crap.
Better.
Alright, so keep going.
You know what? The sun is up. Boat's ready. Wind is just right. You want to continue the story? I say we do it on the water. Come on.
Well, wait, what Francis Drake look like? Was it gross?
Actually, he wasn't in there. Yeah.
I love it when my theory was right.
I know you were so happy you were like, called it.
Turns out it was just a statue. A cursed statue.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, seriously. But I'll get back to that.
I kind of like that Elena's the last character we see, considering her voice was the first one we heard in the first game.
Ugh, that void, bro. Fam.
It still gets me.
I know. I always feel empty when I see this.
I know.
But I feel full at the same time.
Thank you, Naughty Dog, for this amazing series. I don't know if it's over, but we know Nathan Drake's story is over, so...
Yeah.
Alright. I know I've been Let's Playing it by myself for the most part, but you know how this usually goes. I
Yes,
let you go
know,
first.
I know.
So, what did you think of Uncharted 4?
Well, obviously I have the game. I've already played the game. I've already beaten the game. And I thought that this was a very good way to end Nate's story. You know, I thought it was a perfect way to, it was written in a way that the developers were able to tell the fans that, you know, we had a good run with Nate, you know, we've seen him through bad, we've seen him through good, you know, and, you know, this is the best we can do with him, you know. And I thought it was a great way, you know, to end the adventure of Nathan Drake, you know. And they definitely improved a lot too, like on the gameplay too, you know, as well as added, you know, additional elements that really helped, help the combat flow more smoothly. You know, I thought that was a good addition, especially with the grappling hook and the pick and the side of the pick and stuff. You know, definitely more maneuverability. You know what I mean?
I know.
I'm about to pronounce the shit. No, but point being, it was a very good game, a very balanced game, a great way to end the Nathan Drake franchise. You know. You know, I was thoroughly satisfied with it. I mean, yeah, that's all I really gotta say about that.
This is probably one of my favorite games I've ever played. Legitimately, this game gets everything down. Uncharted 2 had a very almost perfect balance of combat and non-combat and climbing. This game was able to find that perfect balance of when we should do combat, and by the time you want to have combat, you get combat, so it's very balanced at the same time.
That's
The
true.
areas are designed in a way where it's huge, it's vast, So they want to keep you mobile, so you're always on the move, which means every combat sequence is different than the last and every experience you've had with one. Because in the previous games, especially with 3, you sort of did one strategy every playthrough you did, but with this one you kind of always have to diversify your play style to a certain extent for every playthrough, because the way they structure the design of the combat arenas, you have to go in with a more like mobile, and that can change the way you play the combat sequences, which adds to really good replayability even when you platinum the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like for example, if you die or something, you can try to find a different way to approach.
So you got to have a lot of different strategies. Graphics are fucking gorgeous. To this day, I still think this is... It beats out Horizon Zero Dawn a little bit in terms of best graphics on PS4, but that's probably because this is a linear game and Horizon is an open world game,
That's true.
So on that, it gets to argue that Horizon's more impressive because it's an open world and it's harder to program great graphics for an open world game. But the point is that this is still a fantastic game. It's my favorite Uncharted. I know yours is 2, and 2 is very good for me as well. It's my second favorite. They're close. But this one, for the story, especially, the combat is improved, the perfect balance between... It just gets so much right, and I love doing this. I love the writing. I love from the beginning of the game, when they have the credit sequence in the beginning, they show you the footage from... Well, they show you, like, drawings of, like, your previous adventures, and it's like, the moment you play this game, they're like, yeah, we know this is the last game. And the way they wrote it, including the ending, they were like, the end is literally in sight. And Sam saying, I'm not satisfied, it's a way to tell players, even if you're not satisfied, sometimes you're never going to be 100% satisfied, and you got to learn to just move on. It's so brilliant, because that's like them telling us in a subtle way how we might feel after playing the game. I was personally very satisfied. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little hesitant on more games in the series after Lost Legacy.
Yeah, me
I
too.
kind of personally want them to end the series on a high note and just say, but it doesn't seem that will be the way. As long as they're good, I'll buy them, but I don't want this series to get melted to the point of ridiculousness. Voice acting is phenomenal, like it's even better than it normally is, and that's saying a hell of a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Music is... I would say it's the most emotional of the series. Like, it definitely does a really good job with the emotional aspect. Like, it really is a good job. My favorite sound pieces in the game are... I don't know the name of it, but it is... it's the song playing right now.
Oh.
It's Nathan and Hector Alcazar was voiced by Travis Touchdown, by the way. It's music like that really gets me emotional and into the moment. Some complaints some people have had with this game is that there wasn't enough combat, and there was more open world sequences like the driving and the boating sequences, which I don't agree with. I think it was a really good way to add more diversity in terms of gameplay to the Uncharted franchise. The one thing I wouldn't like, and I wouldn't be enough to peg down a score or anything, I hate the Nadine sections. Not because, it's a woman and she kicks your ass, even though Nathan doesn't want to kill her.
Yeah.
We can tell. But still, I don't like being my controller taken away, basically, and getting my ass handed to me and not feeling any satisfaction of, like, one-upping her, just like, because when I first played this game, I was like, okay, I know who this chick, I've played her the first time. Nathan Drake was a little stale. He hasn't been adventuring a long time. He's gonna get his butt kicked. Okay, I understand that. But, like, the moment I saw her again, I was like, okay, perfect. I've got Sam with me. We can take her both on, and it pisses me off. And some people wanted her to die, but it's clearly obvious they had intentions for her to be in Lost Legacy from the very beginning. I don't hate Nadine, but I will say she's definitely the weakest part of the story. Maybe my opinion of her gets better once I play the Lost Legacy.
I hear people's opinions of
really like her after that game.
That game, yeah.
So we'll see. I haven't played it yet, so I can't tell. But the point is that that's really the only thing. Some people didn't like Sam. I liked Sam a lot. I thought he was a great metaphor for the younger Nathan Drake who hadn't gone through all those adventures. So I think they did a really good job with that. It was a little forced the way they implemented it, but they explain it enough to where I can let it go. Timeline is a little confusing, like, did that Uncharted 3 flashback happen after. It must have happened.
Must have. I think
Like
after.
the flashbacks with young Nathan Drake and young Sam must have been after or before. I'm not quite sure. I get really confused with that.
And that part when he's in Spain, like how isn't he like 16 or something?
I think he's younger in this, so that must have happened afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think. But you can tell from a series point of view that Sam was a last-minute addition. Some people were really bothered by that. I'm not. I am too, to a certain extent, but I got over it very quickly.
Yeah.
I think they do a good enough job to explain it. It's not that big of a deal for me. Would I say this is the best Naughty Dog game? Do I think it's better than The Last of Us? I've made up my mind. I'm going to say I prefer this game a little more than The Last of Us. Not because The Last of Us is worse in any regard. They're both pretty equal in terms of quality of gameplay, story. Visuals, this one gets it because, you know, Last of Us was a PS3 game. But I think it's because, and this is going to be a bit biased, it's because this is the 4th game in a series that's well established. So if you're a fan of the series, there's more
I think
weight.
that makes total sense.
There's more weight to it versus Last of Us. It's a great game with its own original story, and I'm going to love, and I'm going to have the same reaction with Last of Us Part 2. But, like I did with this, because, you know, it's established with all the characters and stuff. But with this one, you know, you've played 3 games of this. You are invested like hell. And that gives this game the slightly larger edge in terms of preference. But I love both games pretty equally, I would say. I haven't played multiplayer, so I don't know. I heard this game doesn't have as good of multiplayer as Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I've tried the multiplayer. Yeah. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't as bad.
You're definitely playing these games for the campaign.
Yeah.
And multiplayer is there if you want to do something else with it. As you know how some people are. Personally, with me, I personally think the experience is long enough and good enough to warrant $60, but some people don't feel that way.
I think it was.
Which is fine. I don't play multiplayer, so the fact... But I also got this as a Christmas gift. I actually have the European copy of this game.
Oh.
I showed you that. I have the European version of this game. It's in different European languages. Very weird. But whatever, Amazon gaming copy, they didn't say what. It's as long as it speaks English, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Uncharted 4 is an amazing game. It won a lot of Game of the Year awards. I believe one show it gave it to Overwatch, mostly for the porn, probably.
Hey, man, that Tracer hentai.
That Tracer hentai! Widowmaker!
It's all about that booty.
And that Widowmaker. But still, you know, for me, this is my game of 26.
Don't forget Hanzo.
Whatever. I don't even know who that is.
That's like a male samurai that like all the chicks are into for some reason.
Whatever. Anyways, I really enjoyed this game. This is definitely my game of 2016. My game of 2017, as of right now, is Horizon. So I often go back and forth. What's my favorite PS4 game? This or Horizon Zero Dawn? I don't know. Maybe I'll give you my answer when I play Horizon Zero Dawn for this channel, which will be relatively soon, I would say. Probably after we finish Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
And which we gotta finish that for VidMe. Because, sorry guys, but fuck YouTube and their stupid bullshit copyright system. You cannot watch part 1 on YouTube, which I'm so sorry about that, but this false copyright strike fucked over that video, and I'm super pissed off, and it's like, I'm done. YouTube gives no shits. I filed a complaint. I said I didn't violate any copyright laws, and they said, oh yeah, you did. Just fuck you, yeah, you did. And I went, okay, fuck you. You're not getting more Ratchet and Clank goodness. That's VidMe from now on. So you guys want to see the Ratchet and Clank playthrough? I know I say this earlier in the Let's Play. Me and Isaac are going to hopefully finish that up relatively soon. So we're going to finish off Ratchet and Clank. You have to fight Mrs. Zircon.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll finish up that game. Next time we meet up in the Uncharted universe, I'm going to be playing Lost Legacy, which I've heard really good things about, and I'm super happy about that. Like I said, I'm not going to be disappointed if that's the last Uncharted game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be disappointed if that's the last game. I have no problem with that. I think Naughty Dog should move on to a new franchise, or whatever. Maybe even a reboot of Jak and Daxter. I'd be pretty cool with that. And that's the end of Uncharted 4. Alright, so next time we meet up in the Uncharted universe, I will be playing Uncharted Lost Legacy. I don't know if Isaac's going to be with me on that one.
That's up to you.
He probably will be.
That's up to you.
He probably will. It's a new protagonist, so therefore I can break the Uncharted rules. I already broke the Uncharted rules by doing this. Then after that, we're going to begin our Let's Play of Rise of the Tomb Raider pretty soon, because it's been a while since we played Tomb Raider, and I think they're going to announce the new Tomb Raider game pretty soon. So we're definitely going to play Rise of the Tomb Raider to hopefully catch up enough to play that game blind when it comes out. We're going to finish off Ratchet & Clank for VidMe, so if you guys definitely go check me out on VidMe, just go on VidMe and type in Classic Productions. One word, you'll find my channel. It's super easy. And that's about it. I mean, I hope you guys really enjoyed the Nathan Drake experience. This was the first game, Uncharted 1 was the first game I ever Let's Play on this channel. So I imagine this is a little emotional, you know, ending the Nathan Drake story like this. But anyway, I think we've gone on long enough. Like I said, next games we'll be playing up. Next Uncharted game, Lost Legacy. Next brand new game we'll be playing, Rise of the Tomb Raider. And for VidMe, we will be finishing off Ratchet & Clank.
Yep.
So until then, thank you guys so much for watching the entire Let's Play. Again, thank you so much for your patience, because there was a couple of weeks when there was no part at all. I really appreciate your patience. So thank you for that, as always. And thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Goodbye, everyone.